Now we're live. Yes, hopefully we can stay live this time. Yay, we have cameras working and we have a guest today. We have Vaultgirl with us today. Hello, Skyrim Lord. I am so sorry to be late, but it is not my fault. It is the fault of every one of my subscribers that didn't come to Arkansas and be my IT guy. Remember I said I needed an IT guy? I don't have one. And I've been having IT trouble today. It is good to have y'all joining the KingCast today. And like I said, I have a very special guest today, Vaultgirl, longtime subscriber and supporter. In fact, how long have you been a subscriber of the King's Corner?
Since before E3 of 2018.
Wow, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That is a long time. Y'all let me know if you can hear her. She is a wonderful person and a content creator. Thank you, Jeremy. Yes, be sure and hit that like button. She has a channel that has amazing, amazing content. She has not only stuff with Fallout, Skyrim, but she also cooks. That's wow. But talk for just a little bit so they can make sure that they can hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Can y'all hear her? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear her, and then we'll get to business. And I'm also going to get Miss Queen back on because I knocked her off while I was trying to get everything fixed. And I apologize for keeping y'all waiting. I had a bunch of people on and knocked them off. Ooh, that's loud. Hey, Miss Queen.
Hey.
I'm sorry I knocked you off.
No, I'm just afraid I'm going to get feedback. I was earlier, so.
No, I don't think it was you at all. Were you listening on YouTube? Could you hear?
I was, and yes, you could.
Good. Good. Awesome. Well, we weren't too late. What were we, about 10 minutes late? While I was stressing about getting the camera working. That's okay.
We're stressed out.
Yeah, I was telling Vaultgirl that in my older age, I'm learning not to worry quite as much. I knew Queen would laugh about that. I knew she'd laugh about that a little bit. I'm going to pull the mic down just a little bit. So we're going to talk about Vaultgirl's channel. Obviously, Vaultgirl's a moderator here on the KingCast, and she has been for a long time. So, Vaultgirl, you're going to be doing double duty. Not only are you going to be a guest host today, and the guest, you're also going to be a moderator. Can you put a link to your channel up so everybody can go and subscribe to your channel and see all your great content? There it is right there. I really want y'all to go check out her channel if you haven't, because again, it has amazing, amazing content. She has some amazing recipes from the Fallout cookbook and some other things. And again, we're going to talk about her channel in just a little bit, but we're also going to talk about gaming news, and we're going to get to that first. I want to ask you first, before we get into some of the gaming news, there are some games about to come out because we're getting into the huge gaming time. I mean, the fall is when new games really come out. In fact, coming up next week is Borderlands 3, and I know you like Borderlands, Vaultgirl. Are you going to get Borderlands 3, and are you excited about it?
I'm very excited about it. I am getting it. I've already pre-ordered it, as well as another game that's coming out next week that not many people are talking about. I'm looking forward to showing that one off, too.
Oh, you got really low. I can't hear you now.
Is that better?
Maybe it's just mine. What is the other game?
The other game is called Greaseball. It's an open world RPG.
Oh, okay. No, you got real quiet. I don't know why. It may be your mic. Yeah, Psycho even said you're really quiet. Just kind of talk really loud.
Yeah, well, I've got it turned up as loud as I can.
Yeah, I don't know why it got really quiet. Yeah, while you're working on that, Borderlands 3 actually comes out Friday, if I'm right, which is Friday the 13th, which is pretty cool. and I'm actually gonna try it, but I haven't played Borderlands before, believe it or not, as much as I play those kind of games. So I'm gonna go back and play the others first, which I think would only be fair.
Yeah. See, I played a little bit of one, but we started with two, so our Borderlands 2. That was my first experience playing it.
See if you're louder now.
Is that any better?
No, you're still low. I don't know what that mic's been giving you trouble since we started. You were doing great when we first started, and then it just went low again. I think there's a short in it somewhere.
I'm talking right into my phone, so it should.
Yeah, Borderlands looks super exciting. Yeah, whatever gave you that short, wiggle it again and see if it works again. Also coming, and I don't know if you like this one at all, but Gears 5 is coming September the 10th.
I have never played any of the Gears of War.
Yeah. I'm not huge on them. I know Joey Caps likes Gears. I don't know if he's watching. He normally lurks in the background. He don't ever say anything, but he normally watches the KingsCast, and he's a huge Gears fan. So I know he's excited about Gears. But what was the other game you was talking about that's coming out this month?
It's called Greedfall.
Greedfall?
Yeah, is that any better?
That's a little bit better.
Okay. I switched headsets, so hopefully that'll help. But it's a big open world RPG, sort of like Skyrim, and it's open world. You can run around, make your own choices and stuff, but obviously different times, a different time period, more colonial period.
Oh, that's anything like that would be great. I would really enjoy it. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of my real love in video gaming is the open world RPG like Skyrim, where you can walk out of the opening area and just go wherever you want.
Yes. I have fallen in love with Fallout, and of course everybody really thinks about me in Fallout because of the last year or so, but I'm actually I've always been more of a Elder Scrolls person, believe it or not. But I've fallen in love with with Fallout. But I love the fantasy type stuff. The Knights type era has always been my favorite type era in history. I'm a history buff, so I love that type. What about the Outer Worlds coming in October the 25th?
I'm getting that one also, and we'll be playing it. We'll see how that one goes. I'm kind of excited about it.
Yes. Todd says Colonial. Yeah, I love the Colonial times as well. Yeah. Then Doom Eternal coming November 22nd. That's not an RPG, totally different type game, but is that something you might play, Doom Eternal?
I don't think so. I've not played any of them.
Really?
That's not true.
What about?
I played. I think it was the third one.
You did not play the first Doom?
No, I can't play horror games like that.
Now the first one's not really. I mean, it's just a shooter. I would say it's just a shooter game. I wouldn't call it a horror game. It's just a shooter game.
Yeah, I could probably go back and play that one.
Yeah.
But
now the third one is a horror game. I would say the third one is definitely a horror game. I didn't care for the third one, but the first one, I would recommend the first one to anybody because I mean it really. And I'm asking Todd because I recommended it to Todd. It just changed gaming. It's almost like Star Wars for movies. It just changed everything. It really did. But yeah, it's coming in November. So any other games right on the horizon that you're excited for?
The only other one I'm I got talked into playing the alpha 2 weekends ago, I think it was, and had a blast playing with my friends. So I went ahead and pre-ordered it. That's not going to be something I'm going to show off on my channel, but it's going to be something I'm playing in my evening, my free time.
Right. I enjoy Call of Duty at times, believe it or not. I actually do. How do I say this? I don't enjoy some of the things that come along with it, maybe some of the community that comes along with it, but if that makes sense, yeah.
I get it.
Okay, I need to answer some of the questions if I can before they get too far along. By the way, thanks for everybody that's jumping on. We've got a bunch of people jumping on, and Vaultgirl, feel free to jump in and answer questions and talk as much as you want. You can guest host as much as you want. Let's see. Jeremy, hey, there's Merv, Psycho, a bunch of people on here talking. Let's see. Greedfall does look good, Psycho says. I need to look into that. I hadn't seen much about it. I've been caught up in all things Bethesda, I guess. Skyrim Lord says, check if the files are still there because the launcher may be confused. He's talking to somebody else, I guess. People have been talking. I don't know if y'all have seen this, but there's been a lot going on with Fallout 76 and people losing their characters. Have you seen that, Vaultgirl? People losing some of their characters and some of their weapons, even losing everything. And many people thought it was a glitch, and it's actually, they found out that people have been hacking other people's games. And the good news is Bethesda has been able to recover several people's characters. So that's very good news. I'm very glad that, number one, it wasn't a game-ending glitch for some people, and that Bethesda was able to recover people's characters. So,
See, I hadn't heard any about that. I have heard of a few people and know a few people who took off or got out of their power armor in the last week's vault raid, and totally lost their power armor and had to contact Bethesda to get it back.
Yeah, there has been some vault raid glitches where they have lost some items. Yeah, but I'm talking about totally losing characters and everything. Totally losing everything. Those were the hacks, and I've heard about 5 or 6 people. But that's where people, and I just cannot understand why people want to do that. That's just pure meanness. But I want to jump right into the news of Fallout 76 because I know we have a lot of people that follow Fallout 76. So this is the Fallout 76 news, and I'll get your opinion on it, Vaultgirl, before we get in to your channel. Patch 13 comes out this coming Tuesday, which is September the 10th. And there are 3 major things that are coming in patch number 10. Number 1, there is a new map coming for Nuclear Winter. And that's exciting. It is Morgantown. So previously, we've only had 1 map, of course, for Nuclear Winter. So it looks really, really exciting. I don't do Nuclear Winter that much, but it really sounds exciting that we're going to have a whole new map to do. Plus, there's going to be new creatures. The Grafton monster is going to be in there, and several other new creatures are going to be in Nuclear Winter now because of this new map. So I've seen you do some Nuclear Winter in your on your channel. So I know you may be excited about that new map.
I am very excited. That was one of the things I've been kind of asking or wishing for a while now, was the new map.
Right. Yeah, I know her sound's low. Can y'all still hear her, though? I know her sound is very low, but can y'all hear her? She's already switched headsets, and we're trying to get the sound a little bit higher. But if y'all can hear her, that's all we're worried about right now. Just let me know if y'all can hear her. If not, we'll try something different.
You can hear. She's a lot better now.
Okay. The second major thing that's going to be in there, in fact, it was the first thing they said, all of the bugs that came through in patch number 12, and everybody remembers the bugs that were in patch number 12. And boy, the game has not been the same since patch number 12. The power armor exit bug, many server stability, just all kinds of bugs. In fact, there's a whole list of things they're going to fix with patch number 13. So that's major. I cannot wait. I have not been using my power armor near as much since patch number 12 because of that power armor exit bug, which makes you basically have to back out of the whole game. There's also a bug that when you go to your Pip-Boy, it freezes up as well. I know we were doing the Vault raid, and Napoleon was looked at his Pip-Boy, and of course, while you're in the Vault raid, if you die or your game freezes or anything like that, you cannot come back. Once you die in the Vault, that's it. And so he didn't get to finish the Vault raid because his game froze up. So they're going to fix hopefully, supposedly they're going to fix all that. So that's good news. And then the third thing, the one I forgot, is they're going to do a lot of changes and improvements to the events. Had you heard about this, Vaultgirl? They're going to be a lot of them are going to have no travel costs now. You're not going to drop your junk anymore if you die at them. Just a lot of changes going to be to the event. So some interesting things there.
And I'm kind of excited about the no travel cost to events. I think that should have been in place for the whole time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And one last thing, they are going to raise the XP for the Vault raids, which is great because I've griped about that since the beginning. Y'all know me, I don't gripe much. I praise Fallout 76 a lot and look over its bumps and bruises. But the XP in the Vault raids has been terrible. They are actually going to raise it with patch 13, which is great news. So, yeah, that's wonderful. So that's coming as well this Tuesday. And then there's always surprises. So I think this is a very good patch. Nothing big and huge and major, but a very good needed patch that's coming this Tuesday. Do you have any thoughts about the patch, Vaultgirl?
Definitely looking forward to the new map. Definitely think that the XP level needed to be boosted for the Vault raids.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I level up more in adventure mode through Nuclear Winter than I have through the Vault raids. And that's wrong.
Absolutely. Jimmy was showing me his, he got to level 15 in Nuclear Winter, and he was showing me what he earned was the winter paint scheme on the power armor. And it's beautiful. It's the blue camo. I don't know if you've gotten that yet, but it's gorgeous. Oh, yeah. So they've got some really good rewards. They're really neat.
I think I'm level 74 in Nuclear Winter.
Wow, that is awesome. See, I need to get over there and do more in Nuclear Winter. I really do. And I've been itching to start a brand new character. My wife loves it when I start new characters. Used to when I would do that either in Fallout 4 or in, I'm hearing you louder. See that you got a short because I heard you just for a second really loud. I would say, I'm going to start a new character in Skyrim, or I'm going to start a new character in Fallout 4. And she said, well, I'll see you in a year. She'd always laugh because she knew I would have my head in that for a while.
With you.
Do what, baby?
It's pretty intense with you when you do that.
It is. Yeah, I get it. I get into it. I do. I absolutely do.
I don't know. There's something about starting it over, even if you played it 100 times. Just starting over just makes it feel new again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You get back into it. You get immersed, and there's things that you forget. And I honestly, I have been waiting. I cannot wait to restart Fallout 76 because there's so much of the story. I really want to slow down and look back into the lore a little bit deeper, instead of just kind of zooming through some of it this time. I really can't wait to slow down and go through it this time. So,
now, are you going to restart once Wastelanders drops, or are you
going to do it before? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on Wastelanders. And that's going to change everything. That's really going to change the whole game. I mean, it's going to change everything.
So I'll see you even less then, is what you're saying.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
That's kind of hard to do.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Because I'm so far behind in what I want to do for my channel, and I'm so far behind in what games I want to play. It's, yeah, you're right. You're not going to see me at all.
That's okay, babe. I really don't see you at all anyway. So.
And Vaultgirl, I want to talk about your channel, obviously, and that leads into a question about your channel. Do you have a schedule of what you want to make? Do you, how do you come up with what you want to put on your channel?
It's pretty much the games I want to play. Obviously, Fallout, Skyrim, those are my go-to comfort games. And I always wanted to do cooking videos. It just so happened that last October, Bethesda, allowed the recipes for the products from the game to be made into a cookbook.
The cookbook, yeah.
And that really has been a driving force behind my cooking videos. I also do the Elder Scrolls cookbook, which came out in March, I believe. And then I do my own personal private recipes and try and sprinkle them all in and spread it all out.
How far in advance do you think about what you're going to do? In other words, do you think this is what I'm going to do next week, or this is what I'm going to do 2 weeks from now?
What he's saying is, are you methodical like he is, or are you random like I am?
I pretty much know that Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be Skyrim, depending on what games are. If there's like more games out, then I'm going to mix that up. My cooking videos, I try to put them out either on Tuesdays and Fridays, or at least on Tuesday. I kind of have a plan in my head of which cooking video I want to do next. I'm trying to spread it out between the two and go from different sections of the book, because it's like I don't want to give you all main courses at once. I want to put in some sweet stuff and some appetizer courses and stuff, just to kind of spread it out and make it last longer.
Well, I wished I lived closer to Vaultgirl, because if I did, we would have a special KingCast where we would be in her kitchen, or she would be in our kitchen making something, because if y'all haven't watched some of her episodes where she makes something, it makes me incredibly hungry. And my wife will not even let me get her a Fallout cookbook. So, yeah, it makes me sad. It really makes me sad.
It's an amazing cookbook, and everything I've cooked out of it has been absolutely delicious. I'm not lying when I say
it looks.
I will be making these again.
Yeah, it looks incredible. It does.
And I actually, in fact, was just recently on vacation and went and visited another YouTube content creator and actually did a collaborative cooking video with him. So.
Oh, that's great.
It's not that far out of the possibility, King.
Hey, that's wonderful. Well, if you ever come to Arkansas, you are more than welcome in the King's Corner. That's great. And hey, we are planning a trip to West Virginia. So maybe if you go on the trip to West Virginia, we can have that cooking video in West Virginia together. See, we could do that.
I was actually going to try, and depending on what time of the year it is, try to make it down there when you're there.
That would be awesome. That would be amazing. So again, put that link to your channel. Y'all, please go check out Vaultgirl's channel. She has an amazing channel. Again, does Skyrim, Fallout, cooking, you name it. Go check out her channel. If you're not subscribed to her, you are missing an amazing channel. A channel that will make you gain some weight anyway. So, honey, you need to go watch that channel. It will make you want to buy that Fallout cookbook.
Because we need to gain some weight, baby.
No, we don't. But that cookbook does look really cool, and you make those recipes really come to life. So that is awesome. You know, the videos I make, I tend to stay behind. And what I mean by that, I have a plan for what I want to make, but I never quite get all of what I want to make made. And I always tend to have, I feel like I always have to hurry too much because there's always news coming out or something like that. Do you feel like you have enough time to make what you want to make?
Well, I don't do like the gaming news videos. That's not what I'm good at. So I leave that to people like you and that like to do that. I just, I make what I want to play, or I make what I want to cook, and it's not really, any more complicated than that, I guess. Although I am typically, recording and editing the day before, because I'm not good at recording a bunch of videos at once, because I run out of things to talk about.
Right.
And so, if I can do maybe one or two pre-recorded. Cooking is different because there's always something there. You're talking about your ingredients and stuff. And I do, when I record a cooking video, I tend to record 2 or 3 at one time. And then I have them for either a week or a week and a half that way.
Oh, that's neat. And every YouTuber needs something that's unique to them, and you have that with the cooking. So that's so neat. That's really, really cool that you have that. Somebody said something about the rewards need to be better in the vault raids. I don't know if you heard that Bethesda is going to bring the XP up in the vault raids with patch number 13. So I just wanted to make sure that you heard that. That is happening this Tuesday, September the 10th. And I hope they surprise us with some more good stuff with the patches as well. I wanted to ask you about the vault raids. What did you think about the vault raids in Fallout 76?
Okay. The first week they were out, we attempted it twice one night, and we ran out of steam after 2 attempts. We were having a lot of problems in there, and then we did it again last week, and we were getting ready to go into the final section, and my one friend went to get out of his power armor to repair his weapons before we started, and he glitched inside of his power armor and couldn't move. My other friend got out of his power armor but couldn't get back in.
Oh,
it
no.
wouldn't show back up for him, and it wouldn't even go back in his inventory. So there was two of us left to try and take on the final vault. We had to sit there and wait while they were dying to radiation while we tried to finish it off.
Oh.
So the amount of materials and weapon or bullets that you go through is not worth the reward to me right now, because I go through over 1,000 bullets each attempt, and what you get is not worth that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I spend a lot of time going out farming lead, steel, and stuff. So
No, the rewards are not worth it, no doubt. It's like I say on every video. If you're doing it for the rewards, nope, don't even go there. No way.
And I'm not, I don't mind the challenge of it. I kind of enjoy that. It's just if it's gonna be that difficult or that grindy, then at least make it worth, the effort.
Yeah. And we have successfully done all 3 raids twice, and I still don't have enough to get the power armor. So how much do you have to do to get the power armor? That's another thing. Wow, that's crazy. Talk about getting rewards. The potted plant power armor is really the big thing you're going after. And again, I'm not griping. Y'all know me, I don't gripe, but really they don't tell you, how much you have to do to get it. And I would really like to know how many times do you have to win the raid to get the power armor?
Well, you can only do each level once a day and get a reward.
Correct.
After that, you can keep doing it and grinding through it, but then it just becomes a waste of resources because you're not going to get anything for it.
Right.
So you have to, the 20 hours?
Right.
So that's a lot of grinding.
Yeah. But I mean, six raids, and I'm not saying that's a lot, but doing 6 raids and being successful at 6 raids and not even having enough to get the power armor yet, that's, not even being close. Come on. But, yeah.
Not worth it to me right now. And plus, the glitches with the last one, I said until that's fixed, I will
I like this comment. It says, hey, KingFanMan, just showing love while I'm at work. What you have going on is much more interesting. Thank you so much. Don't get in trouble at work, though. I'm glad you got the podcast to listen to while at work. That's great. We got Vaultgirl with us. Remember to go check out her channel. You can click on her name. She's there in blue. She is also a moderator on the KingCast, and she has been for a long, long time. In fact, I believe that you were the very first moderator here on the podcast.
Yep. I think I was.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have been helping out here on the KingCast for a long, long time. So I appreciate your support so much. You have supported me for a long time. And you said you have been a subscriber since before E3 2018.
Yep.
And that, I mean, wow. I mean, that means that was right the start. That was, wow.
Yeah, I think there was only, 3 or 4, like Nanos and a couple other people that showed up to the podcasts. And yeah,
you were there right when we started going live then. Yeah, wow. Because so of course a lot of y'all don't know this. When the KingCast started, it was not live. Me and Wolfman did a taped version of it. That's how it started, and then we started going live. I guess right around E3 is when we started going live.
I think it was all the news. That's when you really started putting out a lot more news content.
Yep.
About Starfield and all your speculation about that.
Yep.
76. And yeah, it was fun times.
Yep, it was around E3, and most of my speculations came true that year. So
yes, they did.
Yeah.
Well, and the funny thing is when I started supporting your channel, I didn't even have one.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't start mine until October of that year.
That's absolutely right. So that's a lot of things have changed. That's right. That's
yeah,
so
they
neat.
have.
Yeah. Are you excited about Starfield? Speaking of Starfield.
Oh, absolutely. I'm really hoping it's going to take the place of, not take the place spice up and kind of fill the gap that Mass Effect has left in the gaming community.
Are you a big space fan? Do you like that genre?
It depends. It really depends on the game. Like, I don't play Star Wars or Star Trek or anything like that, but I loved Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And Bethesda's really good at that open world RPG world building.
Yes.
And if they could get BioWare, be able to purchase them away from EA and let BioWare write their stories while they built the world, I think that would be a perfect marriage.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Of companies.
Yep. You would have something almost as good as what you had in New Vegas when you had the marriage of, yep, you would.
Yes.
That would be great. I am so excited to see what Bethesda can do with Starfield. That I'm not a huge space fan when it comes to games. It's not my favorite genre, but I am very excited about Starfield, and yes, I'm going to play it.
Well, I think if they do it kind of like Mass Effect did, where the majority of your time is spent on planets or on in the Citadel or something, it never felt like a space game. Yeah, you had to get in a ship and fly to where you were going, but you were on the ground so much it
Right.
just felt like an open world.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantasy game more than a space game. Yeah. Let me ask you, I've thought from the beginning, and of course, that there's a lot of theories that go around talking about the story, and this is just speculation. All we have is that one little trailer with the space station or satellite or whatever it is, where it either goes to light speed or gets pulled or whatever happens. I have said from the beginning, and I don't make much content on it because, what can you say about the same thing over and over and over? But when it came out, I said I believe that there's actually a rip in space and it gets pulled into another universe. It gets pulled into another dimension. So you're going to be transported into another world, into an alien world, if you will.
That's funny. I do remember you and Wolfman having that conversation in a video or on a podcast. And, I really do tend to agree with you on that a little bit. I could see them going that way.
Yeah.
But I could also see them going, they worked into, the light speed too.
Yeah. In fact, I watched Scolzy had a video just recently, and it was actually pretty good. And he kind of went along that way. And I don't know if you saw it, but he had a zoomed in version of it. It was pretty good. I recommend y'all watching it. But it kind of showed that I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a little guy that's walking around the space station. He actually, when the thing goes, Scolzy makes a good point. Why would this guy be walking around if this space station is jumping to light speed? Wouldn't you be buckling in or something? And when the thing jumps or whatever happens, he actually staggers, and it's like it happens. It's a surprise,
Yeah, that's the one thing. That little guy walking out there is the one thing that makes me think, okay, it's not them going to light speed. Unless he was out there goofing off on coffee break and didn't get the memo.
Yeah. No, I really think they get pulled into another Starfield, and the whole game is going to be you trying to get home. That's my thought. But so you're going to be in an alien. It's going to be a total alien place. So when people ask about, they're going to be alien races, I think everything's going to be alien. I really believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody asked, am I going to do any more scary places? Yes. In fact, I am planning on, and I guess this is good enough time to mention it. I am planning on the month of October to do several. And when I say several, those take a lot of time and are very hard. But I'm planning on at least 2 or 3 in the month of October. Since October's, normally you think of it as the scary month. So, yes. So hopefully that'll make y'all happy to do that in October. But yes.
Yeah, those are by far are my favorite videos that you do. You have really knocked each one of them right out of the park.
Those are so much fun. I wished I had more time. I would do those all the time if I had time. Those take me 3 to 3.5 days every time.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yep.
You can definitely tell.
But in fact, I would do those in lore videos only if I could. I love doing videos of real life and game together. I love that. That's because I've always been a history nut, so I love that kind of stuff. Yeah. One more question about Starfield. What do you think that thing is? Do you think it's a satellite? Do you think it's a space station? Do you think it's a terraforming thing? What do you think that thing is?
I don't know. And I kind of like that I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, it leaves room to be surprised.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I agree.
It's fun to sit there and speculate.
It is.
It's going to be this and that. And then it's going to, it's going to be something totally different from Bethesda.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it and have a lot of fun playing it for many, many hours.
Yep. Well, see, I go back to, I think it's a space station that can't go to light speed and it gets pulled. So it's a giant space yogurt stand. I like that. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Anything you need to talk about on your channel? What do you got going on right now on your channel?
Right now, I'm coming to the end of the Sinking City. I can only have a few more episodes left to go up. It's already completely recorded.
Awesome.
Needs some editing, and it should finish this week.
Awesome.
Like I said, I've got Greedfall coming. I've got.
And when are you going to start that?
It comes out the 10th, so I should be hopefully the 11th. The first episode will go up.
Oh, awesome.
Unless it's really, really good, then I'll put one up. I'll do an extra episode because I did that with Control.
So are you going to just do a straight playthrough on Greedfall?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. See, guys, yeah, that's exciting. So there's a reason right there to subscribe. That's wonderful. Okay, what else?
Let's see. Going to be continuing Skyrim. I have a lot of places I haven't been yet. I haven't touched the main quest in like 70 episodes.
Wow.
I've come up to the 80s now. And I haven't even touched one of the DLCs yet. So got a long way for that. I still need to finish up Nuka World for Fallout 4. I still occasionally do a build video for Fallout 4. Definitely the cooking's going to continue. I'm looking into other gaming series cookbooks to eventually add into the mix once I'm done with the Fallout cookbook.
That is neat.
Yeah, I know there's one for World of Warcraft and there's one for Game of Thrones. I've never played either one of those.
Really?
But the books look really good, so that could be coming.
And I bet the food is too. I don't know about Game of Thrones. Some of that food it might not be very good though.
A very Elizabethan era kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Some of it would be good. It's according to who was cooking it, I bet. Well, I am super excited about some of the games coming. Again, fall is such an exciting time for games. I would like to know what you guys are excited for this fall. Are you excited about the Outer Worlds? We haven't talked much about the Outer Worlds, but it is coming October the 25th. I know people were super excited about that game, and then it kind of died down a little bit. The excitement died down a little bit, but now it's kind of picking up again. You said you were excited about it. You got it pre-ordered?
I do have. I just pre-ordered it the other about a week or so ago. Just because my GameStop's really finicky about what games they get in.
Uh-huh.
I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. Trying not to get spoilers, but I do want to know what I'm getting into to make sure it's going to be a fit for my channel.
Right.
It looks like I think it will, and it looks like it's going to be fun.
Yep.
So.
It definitely has that Bioshocky kind of look, but it also has it's got that spacey type atmosphere look too. So it's definitely going to be an interesting game to try out. I'm very interested to see what Obsidian can do on their own now, especially with a little bit of Microsoft money behind them. I'm really excited to see what they can do.
I think that was a great move on their part.
Yeah.
Teaming up with Microsoft.
Yeah, I really wish Bethesda could have got them, but yeah.
Yeah, that would have been my other wish, but.
Yeah. I have a question. I hate to bring this up, but I do want to ask you. Maddie brought it up on his channel, but Bethesda's had a couple of people leave in the past couple of weeks. Tim Willits left from I was about to say Rage, but from id Software, and I cannot pronounce her name, but the one from
oh yeah, the new the new one coming out, the cute little girl,
the
Japanese girl,
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
And of course he kind of made a thing about Bethesda's going downhill. There's people leaving, and do you think there's a problem? Is this something to be concerned about, or what do you think about it?
I don't, because right after what was it, Daggerfall, I think their best writer left, the developer of the whole Elder Scrolls series left, and they picked up and made Morrowind.
Yeah.
That saved the company.
Absolutely.
I don't think that because one or two people are leaving, that it means that the ship's going down. Now, if a bunch of people were leaving, I'd be more concerned, but maybe they just had better job opportunities elsewhere. Well,
there is a lot of turnover in the gaming industry, but he wanted to tie it to microtransactions. Bethesda's gone into microtransactions. Well, everybody's gone into microtransactions. That's where the gaming industry has gone. So I don't think you can tie it to microtransactions when that's where gaming has gone these days. But
sadly not.
No.
Unfortunately, EA has put that out there so much and made so much money that now other companies are trying to kind of cash in. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's how you choose to spend your money. I don't choose to spend my money that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I can grind it out in the game, even if it takes me a long time to do it, I will, and I have no problem doing it. Just give me that option.
To be honest, and this is just my opinion, some people don't feel this way, having a store in a game, if it's not shoved in your face, really doesn't bother me.
Right.
Like in what's the free game on your phone, Fallout game?
Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, thank you. I've never bought one thing in that. But it's there, Go ahead, Miss Queen. I'm sorry.
I was just filling in the word store for you.
Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I forget it. But it's there if you want it. It's there if you want to spend. Some people say, "Oh no, there's pay to play and there's this and that." But like in Fallout 76, there are some things that I go and I like to look at. I like the store. I like to go browsing. And again, maybe it's just me. I enjoy having and see, I'm really going to upset people here with this one. I even like some of the Creation Club stuff to be able to go and look at. I like that they're being active with Sky.
Careful, you're gonna lose subs.
I know.
I mean,
I even like that they're being active with Skyrim and these games. I like that. I really do. Now I'm not, I still love the modding community. I'm not for paid mods and all this, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I definitely do. The only game I really played mods on my PlayStation is Fallout 4, but that's because I do a lot of building, and I need the building mods to be able to accomplish what I want to.
Absolutely. And see, that's just it. Everybody can't do mods. There's a lot of people that don't do mods and won't do mods, but yet they can do Creation Club, and so yeah.
Yeah, no, will not do Creation Club on Fallout 4, even though I would love to have some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But so many of my friends have gotten a 0 kilobyte error.
Yeah.
And lost everything, and I'm not going to take that chance.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, I did get the backpacks for Skyrim, and that's only because I have a really bad looting problem. I'm in Looters Anonymous right now.
Me too. I pick up everything. Even when my stash box is full, I keep looking for stuff.
Yeah, it's real hard trying to keep a 50-pound empty spot in my stash box.
Has anyone seen the LaFave Brothers Oblivion comedy sketches? I haven't.
I actually think I have. Or one similar to it. I know there's a couple of them
I haven't.
there.
And there's Joey Caps. I was talking about you earlier. Hey, Joey Caps. Celebrity tributes. Hey, celebrity. Not really interested in playing Outer Worlds either, but will be interested in following its release and seeing how it does. Bethesda. Let's see. Bethesda haters were overhyping themselves. Yes.
haters always overhype themselves, don't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You ought to, honey.
Oh,
you should be so proud of me right now.
Haters gonna hate, yeah. Yeah, when Outer Worlds first came out, it was like, oh yeah, they were hating on Bethesda. Yeah, absolutely. Sure were.
Yeah, no, and I do not think it's going to be a New Vegas 2. I don't think it's.
No.
Yeah, we'll never see a New Vegas 2. I don't think.
No. And I know I've said it before. I'll quickly say it again. The reason I believe that we're never going to see what we saw, the magic that we saw with Fallout New Vegas, is because you had the best of what Obsidian does, which is they make great RPGs. They make great story and decisions with branching paths and all that with their stories. And then you have Bethesda that build the worlds and all that, and it came together. Well, you don't have that. You're not going to have that with an Obsidian game, and you're not going to have that with a Bethesda game.
No.
So,
and a lot of those people aren't there anymore.
That's right.
Avalon's not there anymore.
Absolutely. Obsidian is not the same Obsidian anymore. You're exactly right. Chris Avalon is a freelance guy. In fact, he works for Bethesda a lot, freelance. He worked on Prey. He worked. He does a lot of story for Bethesda, and he was. What's he working on right now? I heard what he's working on right now. And I just went blank as I can be. It's not on a Bethesda game. It's on something else. But he was one of the main guys on Prey. That's why the story's so good on Prey. Yeah, Todd says my stash is always full. Yes, mine is as well. Absolutely. See, Vault Girl, we've already been on for 55 minutes.
That doesn't seem like it.
Yes. Miss Queen,
Yeah.
don't we have things to give away?
Yeah, we have something we can give away.
Oh, it just went silent. Yeah, we've got another mask. We've got.
You're not here.
Yeah, but you went silent for a minute.
Oh.
We've got another Vault Boy mask. We got what else did we get? We got 2 other things, but
you can only give one thing away today.
I know, but we got to tell them what we got to give away for the future.
Okay, so today we're going to give away a Fallout Vault Dweller pop figure.
A Fallout Vault Boy pop figure.
No, it says Vault Dweller.
Vault Dweller pop figure. Very good. Is he doing anything or just a Vault Dweller pop figure?
Oh my gosh, let me find some light. I can't see. Oh, he's holding a Nuka-Cola bottle and he's got a star on his chest. He's wearing like green.
I have two, Todd. I have unsubbed from a bunch this year. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen.
He's holding a Nuka-Cola bottle and he's wearing body armor, maybe something. I don't know. It's green with a star on its chest.
Is it the smaller one? It's the smaller one, isn't it?
Well, now I don't know.
Okay, it's a smaller pop figure with he's.
No, this is a regular size pop figure.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the small one. No, this isn't the small one.
Okay, we got a pop figure. We got a pop figure that's drinking a Nuka-Cola that we're gonna give away. I'm sorry I can't show it to you, but we got a good Nuka-Cola. I mean, a Vault Dweller that's drinking a Nuka-Cola. Hey, Sugarberry Baby, said, "Hey King and hey Queen."
Hi there.
Yeah, you're the one that just friended me on Fallout 76. Yeah. Okay, how are we going to give this away? I bet I can get Vaultgirl to ask a question because she is super smart in all things Fallout and Skyrim and everything. Can you think of a question, Vaultgirl?
Oh my goodness.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
I should have come prepared.
I know it. So think for a minute. You don't have to do it right this second, but everybody that wants to be involved, now this is important. If you don't want to give up your address, don't be involved. But if you do want to be involved in this giveaway for this pop figure, what you're going to do is get your fingers ready to type in the answer when we give this question. We're going to ask a question in just a minute, and the first one that types in the correct answer will receive this pop figure that Queen so eloquently told us about.
Terry said it's the Republic of Dave. Did I win?
The Republic of Dave. Did I win? Hey, it's Sir Timmy. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I can't wait to play with you. It can be a Fallout question. It can be Fallout 3. It can be Fallout 4. It can be Fallout 76. It can be Skyrim. It can be anything, Vault Girl.
All right, I think I may have it.
All right, are everybody ready? Get ready, and Vault Girl's going to ask a question. When she asks, the first one that types in the correct answer will be the winner. And if I don't know the answer, she's got to tell you if you're correct or not.
I think you might know the answer to this one.
Okay.
All right. Fallout 3. What is the best little town in the capital wasteland?
What is the best little town in the capital wasteland? Oh, wow. It just went silent. Fallout 3. What is the best little town in the capital wasteland?
Is there a parsley? Jeremy said parsley. I don't know if that's real or not.
Nope.
And
not parsley.
and Nuka-Cola is not the answer either. Is it Little Lamplight?
Nope.
No. Is it Megaton?
Nope.
Nope. I have a wealth of useless knowledge. Not necessarily all gaming related.
I didn't think it was that hard. Exactly, Psycho Boo.
I told y'all, Vaultgirl's too smart.
Psycho said he can't remember, but they eat people.
Just joined. What is the question? Is Reno the question? The answer?
Not Reno. Nope. From Fallout 3, what is the best little town in the capital wasteland?
The best little town in the capital wasteland. Is it Andale?
Yes.
Andale, yay! Sugarberry baby got it. Sugarberry baby.
Congratulations.
Sugarberry baby. So, Sugarberry baby, you can message me or Miss Queen your address if you want to give your address up, and we will mail you the. Go ahead, Miss Queen. You can describe it again. I want to hear this again.
Oh my gosh! What is so complicated? It's a.
I don't know, but it sounded complicated.
It says Vault Dweller Mail. I just said he's just holding a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Okay, so it's the male Vault Dweller pop figure. Yeah, there you go.
And he's got armor on him or something.
Why didn't you just say the male Vault Dweller?
I don't know because I'm not here for gaming content.
Well, it's not a game. So you get the Vault Dweller pop figure. So you can shoot me or Queen a message, and we will get that out to you. Did you get what's his name? His mask mailed out to him yet?
Did I get what's his name? His mask mailed. Well, no, but not entirely my fault. It's going to go out Monday, which is your favorite thing. But I was missing part of an address.
Yeah, I know he didn't have the zip code. I know.
And then Rick
You're
had
welcome.
surgery and
That's
and
okay.
the dog is
That's okay.
sick and
Okay, what do we have to give away next week?
oh my gracious,
I got to hear you describe something else.
you're driving me batty. Okay, I'm not describing it. I'm just going to tell you what it says.
Good. That's all you need to do.
No, Timmy. No.
It's a Fallout vinyl figure that says Vault Boy Toughness.
Oh, okay. You got the Vault Boy, the tough Vault Boy. Okay, gotcha. And we got another mask as well. So that will be the next week after that. So see, we still got stuff to give out for the next couple of weeks. Very good. Vault Girl, will you please put your link back up there again? Remember, guys, please go to Vault Girl's YouTube channel right now after the podcast is over and subscribe, and then go watch all of her videos 16 times and like them because they are awesome. Everybody go and subscribe. She has a great, great, great channel. She's an awesome person. Y'all can tell that. And she has a great, 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 great channel. Thank you so much for being on the KingCast today, Vault Girl. I have so enjoyed it. Thank you for being a loyal subscriber since the very beginning.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I hope you come back sometime.
Absolutely, anytime.
Yes. Queen, thank you for being on here.
Well, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. And I guess I'm going to see you in just a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're coming home, so
I think so. If I
that's
gotta.
a good thing.
Do I gotta?
Really? No, you don't.
Thanks everybody for being a part of the KingCast. I love this. My favorite thing to do is talk to you guys. I love this community. I love every one of you. Got the greatest subscribers in all of YouTube. So thank y'all so much. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, think about clicking that button. I would love to have you as a part of the KingFanMan family. Be sure and click that like button before you go out. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great and safe evening. God bless you.
Have a great weekend, you guys.
Bye, guys.
See you next week.
Thanks, Vault Girl.